Welcome to Post Game Pulse with Greg Post, where we break down the biggest moments, the hottest plays, and everything you know about last night's action. Welcome everybody, my name is Greg Post, and what a game we had last night. The Houston Rockets went on to take out the Oklahoma City Thunder in a thriller 119-116 victory. Let's freaking go. Let's break down tonight's game, or last night's game. We had a lot of different things go on for the Rockets. I think this was a huge growing moment for our team. Let's break it down and get into it, guys. So, first off, I felt like the game started off pretty solid for the Rockets. Last time we played the Oklahoma City Thunder, we were off to a good start for the season, and we were humbled very quickly by the Thunder. We showed up, played well in the first quarter against them, and then from that point on, the Thunder just imposed their will on us and dominated us for the rest of the way, and we lost big on that game. And so they kind of brought us back down to earth. But since that game, we've gone on a 10-win, 2-loss record since that game, and have really started to climb the West Conference standings. And with a huge matchup tonight, the number 1 seed Thunder versus the number 2 seed Rockets. I mean, it was a big matchup to get into it, and it was awesome to see the Rockets come through. In the first quarter, we started off well. Dillon Brooks was leading the charge with offense and having great defense on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, SGA. He ended up having a great game, but he took a while for him to get going, SGA to get going. Like I said, Dillon Brooks had great defense on him, and the team defense really came out with great energy tonight. I was very excited to see us really apply a lot of great pressure on the defense, and we came out to a big early lead. We went on a 12-4 early run and went up 33-28 after the first. Second quarter, Fred VanVleet kind of took over for the game, and with the bench stepping up from Amen Thompson and Tar Eason, more so on kind of the defense and rebounding side, the Rockets went small and created somewhat of a lead. I believe we went up by 10 or 11 at one point in the second quarter, but you could definitely feel Shai Gilgeous-Alexander get going, and he started getting loose and started making some threes, kind of allowed the Thunder to come back, and they got down. Rockets ended up being up by 5 at half. There was really, really good energy from the team overall. I was very impressed with the first half. Unfortunately, the Thunder kind of brought it back to the Rockets that third quarter, where they started to take the momentum, and they went up by 8 at one point. But there was some moments where I just felt like the Rockets could have let that game slip, and in previous, even last year, we probably wouldn't have come back from that 8-point deficit with the momentum that the Thunder had on the Rockets. I mean, they held us scoreless for multiple minutes. I think it was around 6 minutes, and we were stagnant. No, you got to tip your hat to the Thunder for clamping down on defense, but there's just moments where the Rockets just don't have any offense, and we seem to struggle. And until Fred VanVleet really put the team on his back and just had one of the greatest, probably the greatest game I've seen from him as a Houston Rocket, and helped will the team back. There was plays from Amen Thompson, Jabari Smith on the defensive end. Great. We were blocking out very well, getting rebounds, and we didn't have a ton of fast break points today, but it was definitely setting up good possessions from the offense last night. And I was very excited to see us kind of get back in it and bring the intensity back. And Fred VanVleet was just going nuts for a minute. He finished with 38 points. He had, from the last, I guess it was the last, 6 minutes of the game, there were, I believe, multiple lead changes. It just went back and forth. And then finally, the Fred VanVleet just hit an amazing, actually, I'm sorry, let me backtrack. There was a jump ball. The Rockets had 5 seconds left on the shot clock, and Şengün tipped it to Jalen Green. Jalen Green did a couple dribble action, was trying to get some separation, could not get anything going, realized there was only just a second or two left on the shot clock, dishes it to Fred VanVleet, 33 feet away, basically a half-court shot, chunks it up off balance and just drills it. And the crowd went absolutely nuts. And it was playoff atmosphere, very wild to see, very exciting. And then just went back and forth. I mean, you got to give the credit to the Thunder. You can tell why they're one of the top teams. They did not falter, and they responded. Every time the Rockets had what seemed like the dagger, the Thunder just had some type of answer. In that fourth quarter, we just kept on coming, and I think it was in the final quarter, we held SGA to 1 shot, 2 points, held the Thunder to 30% shooting in the fourth quarter, only 20 points. I mean, it was awesome to see our team defense really anchoring down and allowing, Dillon Brooks and Şengün to really take control of the game. There was one moment where Şengün got hit in the face by Lou Dort, and I feel like that was somewhat of a defining moment of the game where, he clearly didn't let the emotion get the best of him. I think it pissed him off, and he attacked, and he made some really good plays, attacking the rim and also dishing it out. There was one play where he got the ball, he slipped and fell, and that was within 2 minutes of the game. And I think that was actually the last minute of the game, and found Dillon Brooks, who hit a midi, buzzer beater as well. So, VanVleet and Dillon Brooks hitting clutch shots at the end of the game, allowing the Rockets to, take the lead, was just absolutely awesome. And then Tari Eason's amazing defense on SGA. He closed out so hard on him to contest on the shot. And with seconds left in the game, SGA missed the jumper. We rebound, give the ball to Fred, and he ends up making another couple free throws to seal the deal, get the win for the Rockets. And man, what a win, guys. The biggest win of the year for the Rockets, hands down. What a response from the last game that we saw from the Rockets against the Thunder. It's just a huge growing moment, I feel like. You got to give credit to the Thunder. Hartenstein balled out. Jalen Williams had a great game against the Rockets. But ultimately, it came down to Fred VanVleet, Şengün, Dillon Brooks' defense. Just overall, the starters had a great game. And I just was very, very pleased to see us just make these huge moments of just being clutch. And as a young team, we haven't had a lot of these moments. I guess recently, last couple of games we've seen with the Rockets going to overtime the last 2 games, and then a close game tonight or last night, that we're learning how to win these close games. And guys, it is freaking awesome to see. Let's go Rockets. I am so happy to see that. Does this win, question to you guys, does this win put the Rockets into the contenders tier? I personally think it does. It's my opinion. I want to hear what you guys have to think about it. So let me know what you guys think. What a wild win. Playoff atmosphere. Buzzer beating shots. Let's freaking go. I'm in some Christmas gear tonight. It is December. Me and my wife decided to put up Christmas stuff It's our new tradition after Thanksgiving and everything. So I'm thankful for the Rockets. I'm ready to see us continue to march up the standings, and I'm so excited to see where this season's going to take us. I want to hear what you guys think. This is Post Game Pulse. I'm Greg Post. Let me know what you guys think. Continue to give me some support, give me feedback. I'm trying to learn more as I go and give y'all as much Houston sports content as possible. But thanks for listening, guys. Talk to you next time. Bye.